The days of fitness. Today is day 8. I did a little something fun and funky today to incorporate that. Let's go ahead and draw our knees up towards our chest. This is our strength and active stretch. We'll add a little bit more movement than we normally do, which is okay. From here, come to a low wide squat, arms out to a T. Tiny circles with your arms, palms facing down. Go and reverse that circle, opposite direction. Gently stand on up, swing that right leg forwards and backwards. Just warming up your leg, warming up your hips, your hip flexors. And then switching sides, left leg forwards and backwards. All right, let's get our heart rate up. Come to the right side of your area. We've got side lateral shuffles, just side to side, using what space you have. If it's one side in each direction, that's perfectly fine. All right, we're gonna add a floor tap here. Come down towards the floor. One more on each side. All right, come on down to a high plank. Wrists on your shoulders, drawing your legs out wide. You can also come from a tabletop. We're gonna draw that right knee up towards our right elbow, step it back. Left knee to left elbow, step back. So you're drawing that knee up and out as opposed to just tucking that knee in. Draw it towards your outer elbow, step it back. That's it, one more on each side. All right, come on up, roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward, shake out anything else that you may need to. Grab water whenever you need it. We're coming right in. So we got 50 seconds on, 10-second breather. We've got 8 moves. Then we've got 2 minutes of stretching at the very end. So grab those weights, one weight in each hand. We have a right reverse lunge with a bicep curl. We'll come to standing. We'll add in a right knee drive with a bent fly. Palms facing up here. Just the right leg steps it back. Hold it there. Bicep curl. Step it forward. Give me that bent fly. Release it down. Step it back. Curl. Extend. Bring it forward. Bent fly. Release it down. You can break down these moves or add them together. Yes, we're adding a little bit more movement than we typically have for our strength, and we're stretching at the end of each full round. You've got it. Last 12. Keep it going. Knee drive, palm up, bent fly. You got 3. That's 2. All right, relax the shoulders, up and back. Next up, we have a hammer curl on the left side. So left reverse lunge. Then we have that bent fly, palms facing in with that knee drive. Here we go. Reverse lunge, hammer curl, bent fly, release it down. Now you can keep those elbows at 90 the whole time. Or you can come completely out of that curl, bring it back in, reverse lunge, hammer curl, extend, draw it in, bent fly. Slow it down here. You've got it. Left side. Almost there. We've got a static stance next, meaning the feet are going to be planted. You've got 3. All right. Set one weight down, or you can always use both weights. Widen your stance, legs wider than your hips. Toes solid turned out. You can have the weight long ways or wide. We just have lateral lunges. Stay low. Side to side. You got it. Working the inner and outer thighs right here. So remember, you got 50 seconds on, 10-second breather. We're doing these 4 times through. You've got this. Lateral, side to side. Slow and steady. Knees turned outward, tracking over your toes. That's it. You've got it. Last 3, 2. All right, come on up, shake it out. From here, grab that second weight. We have a curtsy lunge, right side to a right oblique crunch. Curtsy lunge, bring it back in, reach the right arm up, crunch, reach, release it down. Curtsy lunge, step it together, overhead, crunch, reach it back overhead, release it down. Slow and steady. None of these are we going for speed. Reach, release, curtsy. Chest stays lifted with your curtsy. Give me that overhead press. Hold that right arm high. Crunch that right elbow down as you reach that right knee up. Oblique crunch, reach it up. Release. Curtsy. Step it together. Overhead. Oblique crunch. Reach and release. 3 seconds. All right, finish up where you're at. Same thing on the left side, shoulders pulled up and back, weights by your side. Left leg, here we go. Curtsy lunge, step it together, overhead press, oblique crunch, reach it up, bring it down, curtsy. So weight just by your side on that curtsy. Reach that weight high up overhead, just the left arm, and then draw that left knee up and out, drawing that left arm, left elbow down. Maybe it taps your left knee. Maybe it just comes close. You got it. Reach up, oblique crunch, reach, release down. The same way you go into the move is the same way that you come out, slow and steady. That's 5. Last 2. All right, using those weights or another set of weights, we have cross body punches, holding it in a low wide squat. So find that low wide squat, one weight in each hand, punch it side to side, really reach, feel that stretch, and those obliques that you were just crunching, twist. Bring those weights back to center, switching sides, keep the hips low. Knees are tracking out over your toes. So active core as a passive, low, wide squat. Bring it back together. We're gonna come down onto the floor with those 2 weights. We've got glutes next, a little bit of abs. Yes, you can. Last 5. That's 3, 2. All right, come on down. Bring those heavy weights with you. One weight on each hip. Find that glute bridge stance. So walk your heels into your hips, feet hip width. From here, reach your hips up. Right leg to the ceiling, leg lower, leg lift, glute tap, glute lift. So keep that right leg lifted. Lower and lift. Leg lowers, leg lifts, hold lifted, hips tap, hips lift. You can use the weights here for additional resistance on your hips, engaging your glutes a little bit more. You can also set those weights off to the side, your choice. 20 seconds to go. Do what you can. As those hips stay lifted, that right leg lowers towards the floor. Try not to tap the floor. As that right leg is up to the ceiling, glutes tap, glutes lift. That's it. You got 3, 2, and 1. Release the hips, release the right foot. Here we go. Reset. Same thing on the left side. Ground through your feet. Right foot planted. Glute bridge. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Lower that left leg. Lift it back up. Hips lower. Hips lift. Left leg lowers and lifts. Glutes tap. Glutes lift. Single leg. Glute bridge lift and lower. In between those glute bridges, you're holding that left leg high to the ceiling. Maybe strong point through your toes, just as if your big toe can tap the ceiling. You're lowering that left leg low to a hover, and then lifting. Tap, lift, lower, and lift. Keep it going with or without those weights. Keep those hips high. You want them sink down. You got your first set of stretches coming up in 5. That's 3, 2. All right. Rock and roll yourself to a seat. We're on the floor, which is right where we need to be. Find your 90-90. So left leg is forward, right leg is back. From here, we're gonna just do the right arm across. So just like a hip stretch, left right arm over. Side bend over to the left, rise up, over to the left, over to the right. One more time each side. And lift. From here, left hand down, lift and lower your right leg for 3, 2, hold it lifted, kick it straight, and bend. 2 more, straight, and bend. Hold it straight, and then sweep that right leg behind you, finding a pigeon. Release your right knee down. You can hinge forward over your left knee. You can stay upright. We're gonna switch sides in 5. Gently switching sides. Right knee forward, bend that right knee. Left knee is also bent directly out from your left hip, making that 90-90 degree. From here, cross your left arm over your body. Bicep stretch. Hold it for the exhale. Release your right hand by your right hip, side bend over to the right. Rise up over to the left. One more time each side. And lift. Gently plant your right hand down, left elbow wide, lift and lower left leg for 3. That's 2. Hold it lifted, kick it straight, and bend. Kick it straight, and bend. Hold it straight, swing that leg around, finding your pigeon pose. So right knee is forward, left leg is bent. You can walk your hands, sister, align your body, maybe gaze up, look up. You can walk forward. All right, come on up. We are back to the top. Grab those weights. We've got that bicep curl, right reverse lunge. Here we go. You can hold that reverse lunge. Give me a bicep curl, extend, step it together, bring the weights halfway, lift that knee, bend fly, lower down, or combine those moves together. Do what you can. None of these are going for speed. You got 4 rounds. This is round 2 of 4. Bicep curl, reverse lunge, right knee drive, challenging that core, challenging your stability and your balance with that bent fly. You got it. Stay with it. Last 2. Keep it going. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders up and back. We got that left side next. Hammer curl this time, palms facing in. Here we go. You can hold that lunge. Give me that hammer curl. Hold it halfway. Step it up. Bent fly. Lower down. Hammer curl. Bring it together. Break down the moves as much as you'd like. Combine them when you're ready. You've got it. Stay with it. Halfway there. Yes, you can. You are stronger than you think. Flex your left toes as you draw your left knee up toward your left shoulder. Release it down. Last 10. You've got it for 7. That's 3, 2. All right, maybe set one weight down. Maybe keep both weights. Widen your stance, toes turned out. Long ways or wide. Lateral lunges. I want you to stay low. Side to side. Think the slower, the better. Really bend into that one knee. Bring the same elbow towards that knee. Straighten the opposite leg. Take out any little bend that you had previously created in that knee. Stretch it out. This is strength, but it's also a stretch. Keep it going. You got those curtsy lunges to oblique crunch coming up next. That's 7. You got 5. Last 3. All right, catch your breath. Grab those 2 weights. We're starting with the right leg. Weights by your side. Curtsy lunge, here we go. Rise up, right arm overhead. Crunch it. Right elbow to right knee, release it down. Curtsy lunge, bring it together. Reach it up. Crunch, reach, release it down. Yes, you can. Reach it up. Crunch. Stay with it. You are so strong. Keep going. Make sure you're breathing. 15 more seconds. Right side only, right here, right now. Last 5. All right, finish up where you're at. Release that weight down. Roll the shoulders up and back. We have the left side. Left curtsy to oblique crunch. Here we go. Curtsy lunge. Reach it up. Crunch. Reach and release. Curtsy lunge. Step it together. Reach it up. Crunch it out. Maybe that left elbow and left knee make connection. Maybe they pass each other. Do what you can. That's it. Slow and steady. Almost there. Reach it up. Crunch. Reach. Release it down. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. All right. Finish up where you're at. Keep those weights or adjust them for something a little bit lighter. Wide plie stance. Sink your hips low. Alternate punching right and left. Keep it going. You've got it. Reach and twist. Bring it together. Reach and twist. Almost there. You got this. 20 more seconds. You're more than halfway. Maybe sink those hips an inch or 2 lower. Yes, you can. Reach. Opposite arm towards opposite toes. Maybe past your toes and back in. That's 5. Last 2. All right, come on down to the floor. Bring those weights with you. Starting with the right leg up towards the ceiling. Find that bridge stance, heels in towards your hips, feet parallel. Lift your hips, lift your right leg. Lower the right leg, lift it. Hips lower, hips lift. Leg lower, leg lift. Hips and leg. You got this. With or without that weight, that left hip, that right hip, are they parallel? Is one sinking lower than the other? Be mindful. Keep your shoulders and your upper back glued to that floor. Just your hips are lifting. All the work is in your lower body. Last 7. That's 2. And 1, lower your hips, lower your right foot. All right, now we have the left side. Catch your breath. Find your focus. Here we go. Lift your hips, lift your left leg. Left leg lowers and lifts. Hips lower and lift. Leg and hips. You've got it. Keep with it. Lower, lift, leg, and hips. Do what you can today. Maybe with that weight, maybe without the weight. Keep those hips square. Don't let them droop down. You got it. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, set the weight down. Come on up. Right leg forward, left leg back. Left leg is out from your left hip. Cross your left arm across your body. Holding and breathing. Release your right hand by your right side. Side bend over to the right. Come through center, over to the left. One more time each side. All right, gently plant your right hand by your right hip. Left elbow wide, lift and lower that left leg for 3. That's 2. Hold it lifted, leg extends, bend, extend. Hold it straight, swing it back. Find that pigeon pose. Rock forward. Maybe rise up. All right, switching sides. Left leg forward, right leg back, right leg directly out from your right hip. From here, cross your right arm across your body. Feel that stretch. Chest stays nice and tall. Release your hands, left hand by your left hip, side bend over to the left. Rise up over to the right. One more time each side. And right side. Bring your left hand by your left hip, right elbow wide, lift and lower that right leg for 3. That's 2. Hold it lifted, extend, and bend. 2 more. Hold it straight, swing that right leg back, rock your hips forward, find that pigeon pose. You can walk your hands in, gaze up, look up. You should feel it in your hip flexor, in your core. You can also fold forward. All right, press yourself up, back to standing. We're going right back to the top. Let's start with the left side this time. Bicep curl. Reverse lunge. Bring it in. Left knee drive. Bent fly. Bicep curl. Reverse lunge. Bent fly. Knee drive. You've got it. Combine those moves. Take out those moves. Do what you can. Yes, you can. That's it. Draw those elbows up to your shoulders. If they're higher, little trick, grab some heavier weights. Don't lift your elbows higher than your shoulders. Protect your ligaments. Stay with it. That's 3, 2. All right, shoulders down and back. We're going to go with that right side. Hammer curl, right reverse lunge to that bent fly. Here we go. Reverse lunge. Bring it in. Lift. Lower. Hammer curl, reverse lunge. Bring it in. Lift. Lower. Yes, you can. "20 seconds down. Yes, you can. This is round 3. Time to perfect those moves. Find what works for you today. That's it. We've got those low lateral lunges coming up next. Less than 10. That's it. You got 3, 2, 1 weight or 2 weights. Feet wider than your hips. Make those hips low. Come down to the left. Side to side. Keep the chest, keep your hips low, hovering from side to side. That's it. Yes, you can. 20 more seconds. Almost there. Last 10. You got 3, 2. All right, grab that second weight if you previously set it down. We got a left curtsy to a left oblique crunch. Going in 2 and 1. Here we go. Curtsy, reach it up, crunch, reach, release it down. Curtsy lunge, step it together, reach it up. Almost there. Keep with it. Still going. Still moving. Just the left side. Curtsy lunge. Step it together. Reach it up. Give me that oblique crunch. Bring it together. That's 3, 2. All right, shoulders up and back. Relax them down from your ears. Right side curtsy, right side oblique, going in 2. Here we go. Reach it up, crunch it out, reach, and release. Curtsy lunge, step it in, reach it up. Keep it going. Almost there. Stay with it. Curtsy, step it in, reach it up. Oblique crunch, reach, and release. Last 5. Do what you can. All right, keep those weights. Find that plie stance. Sink the hips down low. One weight in each hand. Crunch it out. Punches side to side. Really reach that opposite arm long. Shoulder height. Stretching further each time. Bring everything back in. Keep it going. Almost there. 15 more seconds. You're on the floor after this. We're gonna start with that left leg. Single leg glute bridge. You got 7. That's 2 and 1. All right, come on down to the floor. Find your bridge stance. Feet close in towards your glutes. With or without a weight. Lift your hips. Lift your left leg. Lower the left leg. Lift it up. Hips lower. Hips lift. Left leg. Keep it going. You've got it. Keep it going. Still going. Still moving. You got 15 seconds. Yes, you can. Left leg lift, lower. Hips lift, hips lower. That's 5. Last 2. All right, lower the hips, lower the left leg. Maybe move that weight to the other side if you had it on the other hip. Now we got the right side. Ground through your left foot, lift your hips, right toes up to the ceiling. Lower that right leg, lift it up, hips lower, hips lift, right leg lower and lift. Hips lower, hips lift. Now if you're using that weight, hold on to it. Keep it just where you started. You can always set the weight off to the side at any point in time. That's it. You got this. Lower, lift, hips lower, hips lift. Last 10. You got 5. That's 3. All right, lower your hips, lower your right foot. Come on up. Right leg forward, left leg back. Oh, let's do this side. Left leg out from your left hip. From here, cross your left arm over your body. Release your right hand by your hip, side bend over to the right. Rise up over to the left, side to side. Stretching those obliques. Come through center, release your right hand by your right hip, lift elbow wide, lift north, left leg for a 3. That's 2. And 1, kick it straight. And bend, kick it. Bend, 1 more, hold it straight, swing it back behind, find your pigeon. You can stay upright. You can hinge forward. You can rock your hips side to side. Anything that feels good on this side today. Gently come on out of that pigeon. Find the other side, 90-90. So left knee forward, right leg directly out from your right hip. From here, cross your right arm across your body. Staying up nice and tall. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Release your bind, left hand by your side. Side bend to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Left hand by your left hip, right elbow wide, lift more of that right leg for a 3. That's 2. Hold it lifted, extend, and bend. Extend. All right, hold it straight, swing it back, find that pigeon. Stay upright. Hinge forward. Maybe rock the hips side to side if you like. All right, less than 10 seconds, and we're coming up. And we're going through this one more time. Here we go. Come on up. Grab water when you need it. Grab those weights. Starting with the left side. Bicep curl to a knee drive. Let's do this. Last time. Flex your left toes. If you get the weebles and wobbles, widen your stance as you come into that lunge. Your front right knee should be directly over your right ankle. As you step that left leg back, your left knee should be directly under your left hip. Try drawing that left knee up higher towards your hip, your chest, maybe your shoulder. Reach for what you can. Last time on this side, 15 seconds. Right here, right now. Reverse lunge, bicep curl, knee drive, bend fly. That's 3, 2. All right, shoulders up and back. Hammer curl, right side, reverse lunge to a knee drive. Here we go. Reverse lunge, bring it together, bend fly, release. Right knee can be hovering. You can gently tap that right knee if you prefer. Your choice. Do what you can. Lift, lower, step it back, bring it in. You got it. Keep it going. Last 15 seconds right here. Whatever you do, keep moving. Don't stop. Break down those moves. Add them together. That's 5. You got 3, 2. All right, set one weight down or keep both weights. Nice wide stance, feet wider than your hips, toes are turned out. We're gonna start to the left side. Weight long ways or wide. Here we go. Stay low. Once you sink those hips in, once you bend that knee, I want you to stay as low as you did in the beginning and just gliding side to side. Last time doing this. Power through all the way until the very end. 20 seconds. You've got it. Last 10. Last 5. right, come on up, grab that second weight. Whew, if you set one down, we're starting to the left. One weight in each hand, left curtsy, left oblique crunch. Here we go. Right here, right now. Last time on this side. Really draw that left knee up. Draw that left elbow down. Staying tall on your right leg. Keep it going. You got 20 seconds. Almost there. So strong. You got 5. That's 3, 2. All right. Grab those weights again. We're going to the right side. Here we go. Curtsy lunge. Rise up, right arm overhead. Crunch. Reach. Last time doing this. Reach up. Crunch. Reach. So we've had a lot of core today. Lots of sneaky core. You've got it. You didn't even notice. Keep it going. Lots of arms, shoulders, lots of lower body. Keep it going. Curtsy lunge to an oblique crunch. Reaching that weight overhead. Moving here with control. Last one. All right, finish up where you're at. Keep those weights. Nice wide plie. Feet are slightly wider than your hips. Toes turned out. Sink your hips down low. Side to side. That's it. Keep with it. Side to side. You got it. Reaching from one side to the next. Keep it going. You're so strong. We're on the floor after this. Yes, you can. Last 5. Last 2. All right, come on down. With or without those weights, walk your feet into your hips. Lower down. Left side. Hips lift, left leg up, lower, and lift the left leg. Tap the hips, lift, lower, and lift. Keep it going. You got it. Almost there. 15 more seconds. Power through. I know it burns. If you start to shake, just power through that shake. Embrace it. You got 7. That's 3, 2. Lower the hips, lower your left leg. Catch your breath. We've got 50 seconds of work. And then your final stretch. Lift your hips, lift your right leg. Lower and lift the right leg, hips stay high. Tap the hips, lift. Lower and lift the right leg. Tap the hips, lift them up. Lower and lift. Tap the hips, lift them up. You've got it. Lower and lift. Hips tap. You've got this. Keep it going. 15 more seconds. Yes, you can. Almost there. You got 3, 2, Release your foot down, draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Roll side to side. All right, rock and roll yourself up. 90-90. Right leg forward, left leg back. Here we go. Cross your right arm. Release your right arm by your right hip, side bend to the right. Rise up over to the left. Back to the right. Over to the left. Release your right hand by your right side, left elbow wide. Lift lower left leg for 3, 2, hold it lifted, extend, and bend, extend, and bend. One more, hold the left leg extended, sweep that left leg back around, find your pigeon pose. Maybe walk your hips side to side. You can walk your hands in towards your hips, gaze up, look up. You can rock forward. You can even do pigeon push-ups. Wherever you are, hold it here for one more breath. Release your hips down. Come back to that 90-90. Flip your legs over. Find the other side. 2 more times. Flip it back to the other side. And then back behind. Left leg is forward. Right leg is back. Right knee directly off from your right hip. Draw your right arm across your body. Continue to breathe. Release your bind. Left hand by your left side. Side bend over to the left. Inhale, rise up over to the right. One more time each side. Over to the left. And over to the right. Left hand by your left hip. Right elbow wide. Right leg lifts and lowers for 3. That's 2. Slow and steady. Hold it lifted. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. One more. Hold it straight. Swing that right leg back. Find your pigeon. From here, you can stay upright. You walk your hands to the center line of your body. Gaze up, look up. Deep back bend. You can also roll forward. Maybe rock the hips side to side. If you tried it on the other side and want to try on this side, you can do pigeon push-ups. Hands down, bend and extend. Press it up and bend. You can also bind your hands behind your back and do these push-ups. All right, from here, extend your left leg back. Find your cobra, untuck your toes, wrists under your shoulders, press your hips back. Press your shoulders up and back. Gently look over your left shoulder. Come through center, over your right shoulder. Back through center, gaze up, look up. Maybe lift your toes. Extend your toes. Press yourself back to a tabletop. Walk your hands to your knees and come on up to a standing position, slow and steady. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Fantastic work today. Thank you so much for joining me.